My family skipped my engagement party for my brother's resort party, so I cut them off. On the day of my engagement party, I woke up to a text from my mom. "We're busy, send pics." I froze because she'd promised she'd be there. I've been engaged to Quinn for 6 months. I sent the save the date weeks ago and called my parents twice to confirm. My mom even asked what tie my dad should wear, so I thought they were coming. Then I opened Facebook and felt my stomach drop. My entire family was at a luxury resort. Champagne, a big banner, everyone dressed up. The caption said, "Best weekend with our favorite son," and it was for my brother Hunter's engagement party. Hunter announced his engagement 3 days ago. They threw him a surprise party on the same day and time as mine. I scrolled fast, hoping it was old, but the timestamps were from minutes ago. More photos loaded. My parents clinking glasses. My aunts and uncles I invited. My cousins. Even my grandmother, who told me 2 days ago she was too tired to come. There she was, smiling like nothing was wrong. Meanwhile, guests were walking into my place saying congrats and handing me cards. One of my friends asked, "Are your parents here yet?" And I heard myself say, "They're running late." Quinn kept whispering, "You okay?" I tried to act normal, but my face felt tight. I stepped into the hallway and called my mom. She answered, laughing, with loud voices behind her. I said, "Where are you?" She paused, then went, "Oh, honey, I meant to call. We didn't want to make Hunter feel bad. You understand, right? You're more independent. You don't need us like he does." I said, "You told me you were coming." She sighed like I was the problem and said, "We already told everyone we'd be here. Don't make this a scene." Independent. That's what they call me when they want to take and not feel guilty. When my mom's car was about to get taken, I paid it off. I've covered her insurance for months. When my dad's medical bills hit hard, I set up the payment plan and helped pay it. I've been sending them money so they could live comfortable and call it retirement. My mom kept going like she was doing me a favor. "We're so proud of you. You've always been the strong one. This party means everything to Hunter." I couldn't even speak. I just hung up. I could hear my guests laughing in the other room, and my chest felt tight. I opened my banking app and started canceling every automatic payment tied to them. Car payment, off. Insurance, off. Rent help, off. Transfers into the account I made for them, stopped. The medical payments, canceled. Then I opened the family group chat and typed, "Since I'm so independent, you won't need my help anymore. Enjoy Hunter's party." I hit send. My phone exploded right away. Call after call. Texts stacking up so fast I couldn't read them all. My mom, "Call me right now." My aunt, "This is childish." Hunter, "Why are you doing this to me?" Quinn saw the screen and said, "They're really there?" I showed her the photos and the caption. She just stared and said, "That's messed up." I put my phone on silent and went back into my party. I smiled for pictures. I thanked my friends. I tried to stay in the moment, but the buzzing in my pocket wouldn't stop. The next morning at 7 a.m., someone pounded on my door. It was my dad, red-faced, still wearing a resort polo shirt. He didn't even say hi. He said, "You can't just cut us off." I said, "I'm independent, remember? So are you." He tried to push the door wider like he owned the place, and I held it with my foot. He went straight to guilt. "How could you do this to family? Family doesn't abandon family. We raised you better." I said, "You're right. Family shows up when they promise. Family doesn't pick a favorite and pretend it's fair." He started talking about bills and stress like that was my job. I said, "Pay them like independent people do," and I closed the door while he was still talking. That night, my voicemail was full. Hunter said I was ruining his happiness. My mom texted that I was tearing the family apart over one misunderstanding. Quinn asked, "Are you sure?" I opened Facebook again and pointed at my grandma smiling at the resort. I said, "Yeah, I'm sure." My mom called from a new number and said, "Fix it. Put the payments back. If something happens to your father, you'll regret it forever." I said, "Hunter needs more support, right? Ask him." She started shouting, so I ended the call, blocked the number, and set my phone face down. Now my family is calling me cold for cutting them off. Was I wrong?